Listen up.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Kel.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. It is Lucy and Kel and Casey for the second podcast of the week. A very hello to you, Luce.
Hello.
And a very hello to you, Casey.
Hello.
We have some special guests joining us for the podcast today in the form of two real-life budgerigars.
They were talking all morning.
I know, they'll start. There we go.
Hang on, ready?
They might
Speak to Mum.
They might kick off at some point during the podcast.
Yeah, that's Cookie and Ocean.
Cookie and Ocean, the budgerigars.
Shall I tell the long story?
Well, it's entirely up to you because there's so many. Let's just go on record. Casey and I do not have a lot of time for the caged birds. You, on the other hand,
I love my
you are the patron saint of budgerigars.
Listen to him. That's Cookie. Cookie's my baby boy. I love Cookie. I saved his life years ago when I had COVID. Cookie, we found him on the floor of his cage. We thought he was dead, and I held him in my hand, and I actually held him in my shirt for 3 days. I was ill with COVID in bed, and he lay in my shirt, half dead, and he came back alive. And now we are years down the track, and that's Cookie. So I'm very bonded to Cookie. And then what happened is we looked after Janelle's bird, Ocean, who's the big chonky boy. That's Ocean chatting now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, that's Ocean. Can you know your name? And so Ocean and Cookie decided to have a bromance. They're the best of friends. They're brothers. They're like, yeah, man. I didn't know that apparently boy budgerigars are the best mix. Boy and girls, they fight. Girls and girls, they fight, obviously.
Yeah.
Boys and boys, brother. So these two are brothers. And so I said to Janelle, oh, they're really, really tight. And Janelle was like, you know what, let's not split them up. And I was like, okay. So she gave us Ocean. So Ocean and Cookie, best of friends. Yeah. But she does miss her boy. And so our boys are going over for a play date at her house for a couple of weeks. So she gets to enjoy them.
Going to spend Christmas at Janelle's.
It's great.
Yes. Again, on the show today, I said marriage is all about compromise. Lucy loves her budgerigar more than life itself. Do I believe they are rats of the sky? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, just the amount of... Look at the amount of filth that they produce. I cleaned that cage last night, and it's just...
That's a feather, Casey.
It's a
That's
feather.
a beautiful feather from God.
I am lifting up a feather, and I don't know if I should
just
be
throw it back in the
washing
cage.
my
No, they don't have
hands.
diseases, my budgies, and plus feathers are the most magical creation.
How can
You
you
could make a
confidently?
fan. No,
How
that's
can
probably-
you confidently say they don't have diseases?
Because there are birds, they live in a cage. Where have they caught a disease from? The dishwasher?
Sure. Anyway,
It's like they're flying around with... Don't look in the cage, Casey. They're animals, they poo. Casey, you poo too.
But that's
so don't...
sloppy.
Don't... Casey, sometimes
They
we
look like mushy bees.
Casey, stop. Anyway.
unfortunately, I'm going to say unfortunately, and I don't want to get an email from upper level management, but unfortunately, we do not have a bring your dog to work policy here at the station. It is frowned upon, bringing your dogs here into work. As much as we, the staff, would love to have dogs, I think general management believe it to be unproductive and distracting. However, no one has bothered you about the budgerigars here today.
My boss walked in before it didn't bat an eyelid. There's a cage on my desk here, and he didn't even say anything, and he walked out.
And
I kind of
no
like
one
that.
seems to care that you bring. So bring your budgies to work.
I'm going to dress our dogs as birds. Bring them in. See? Aren't they lovely? I find that relaxing.
They're so distracting for me. I think you're just like numb to the
You're right
noise.
next to them.
No, I hear it too.
But I heard it on...
No, what she hears a beautiful melodic sound.
Yeah.
You're hearing just screeching. It's just flat out
I
screeching.
hear little boys having a chat to each other, loving their lives.
Oh, what are they saying to each other just
They're like,
before?
where the heck are we?
Yeah.
They are a bit weirded out by not being at home.
Yeah, they're really weirded out.
But they will move on to a much better place. And no, I'm not talking about budgie heaven.
No,
I'm
they're just
talking
having some
about Janelle.
time with their other mum.
Beautiful.
We're a blended shared family, and their custody rights are with their other mum for a bit.
How did they go in the car today?
They're good. They're great. You strap them in. You chuck a blanket over them so
Did
they
you
don't
put a
panic.
seatbelt on them, did you?
Yeah, you always
Well
strap
done.
them in so you
Well
don't
done.
like... Last thing you want to do is break this fly off, the top break off, the birds be loose in the car. You don't want that. No. I've taught Cookie, though, if you go up to Cookie, and, just to me, though, he won't do it to you, Casey. But if I go up to Cookie and go, kisses, he comes running over and he gets his little tiny bird tongue.
I can...
And it's this little tiny grey tongue, and we touch...
Nah, absolutely.
We kiss each other's mouth.
I can guarantee you that there is no amount of money that would make Casey do that right now.
Absolutely not. You didn't have to ask me to do that, babe.
You're not going to catch disease from my budgie.
I'm not kissing.
I have questioned.
It's the cutest
Casey.
sensation, his little tiny tongue.
Casey,
Do you want me to show you?
No. I have drawn the line.
it.
I have drawn the line at kissing the dogs, and I love the dogs. But yes, I have witnessed Lucy kissing the budgerigar, and you know what's even more disconcerting? She told me that the budgerigar's tongue is very, very warm.
No.
It's not like a wet tongue. It's this tiny little warm, hard tongue.
Also was my reaction, guys.
You guys are...
No, at least their dog tongue is almost like a human one.
It's
That's
none of
like
it.
Each time he's come for a
None
kick.
of it.
I'm going to go
an alien tongue.
Don't go over. You'll get so
not
many
kiss
diseases,
it.
baby. Don't go over there. Currently, she is kissing the bird gate. Now, you haven't placed your lips on the cage. Please don't do that. So Lucy is attempting to
he's in the way.
persuade
He
her
can't get
favourite
to me.
budgerigar Cookie to come over for a pash. I don't believe it's going to happen today. I think the birds are a little bit on edge. Kissy, kissy, kissy. Oh, hang on a second. Cookie has seen that Mum's looking for a kiss and slowly
So slow.
edging towards Mum's lips.
Oh no.
And apologies to anyone that might feel nauseous about this, but here we go.
Oh no.
We're about,
no.
reaching out, almost there. There we go. Casey's feeling so many emotions right now.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I actually have to pause the Christmas music and go down to the Christmas news desk.
The Christmas news desk,
Yeah.
heading down there now.
Guys, a news story has landed on my desk and it's horrifying. Listen to this. Your Christmas tree could be full of spiders. Experts reveal how to stop them spoiling the holidays. Guys, gross.
Gross?
I've got to tell you something. I've got to preface this whole chat by saying my name is Lucy Holmes. I have only ever owned plastic trees. I grew up in a house of plastic trees. Never in any of my 26 years of being alive, guys, have I ever owned... I got a very big laugh from Casey that. I've never owned a real
You said
tree.
you were 26 years of
no.
age?
Don't
I
laugh
know.
so hard,
Yeah,
Casey.
I don't know how you should take
Who's
that.
like 18. I have never owned a real tree ever, not once, never. Never lived in a house with one. Couldn't tell you anything about it. So when I see an article saying that there are spiders full of everybody's real trees, I feel sorry and I feel sad and I feel scared for you all.
Do you feel vindicated in your choice of fake
Yes,
tree?
I feel so vindicated because this article goes on saying, alongside your twinkling lights and glittering decorations, there will be unwelcome surprises lurking among the needles. There's an article that goes on. It's saying there are spiders. You don't know what you're going to find. And I've just got to say quickly, I spoke to my best friend, Schmegan Schmempleton, and she was buying her big tree.
Yes.
And I jokingly said, what'd you find in it? She goes, oh, a giant huntsman ran out.
Yeah.
And I looked at her and I was like, how can you sleep at night?
First of all, a couple of things.
Yeah.
Marriage is about compromise.
Yeah.
I grew up with a real Christmas tree my whole life. I love real Christmas trees. I love the smell. I love the way it looks and feels inside the house.
When you were a single dad, did you have a real one?
Yes. Real Christmas trees the whole way. But marriage is about compromise, and we are a fake Christmas tree family now. But I will say yes to all what is being said in that news articles, except it's all in how you sell it. They're Christmas spiders, everybody. It's Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas spider.
Why are
It's
they a
lucky.
Christmas spider?
Because it's Christmas time and they come out of the Christmas tree. Everyone knows if you get a real tree, first thing you do before you throw it on top of the station wagon or the SUV, you give it a Christmas thump. So you grab it by the trunk and you thump it on the ground a couple
I
of
think
times.
you do that because you think
and
it's
then
going to get...
all
No, they're
the
hanging on for
Christmas-
dear life.
All the Christmas spiders fall out unless you do have like a nest of spiders in there.
Yeah, because they're families and the spiders are like, hey, hang on everyone, hold on for dear life, we're about to be shook. All right, stay tight. And then when we get to the house, we'll regroup, we'll come out and we'll make the house our own.
It's just a Christmas huntsman or 2 or 3 or 4. It's not like it's a family of possums.
That happens though.
Oh, nest a family.
It happens.
How can
It's
you
happened.
How can you buy a Christmas tree and not notice a real life possum sitting in the tree? Honestly.
Okay, if you click on the internet...
AI. It's all AI now, guys.
It was 4th of December, 2023. It was prior to AI being a thing.
Right.
And a woman was shocked to find a live possum in her Christmas tree. Yes, it was an American possum.
listen.
It was the opossum, those cute white ones.
It's a Christmas possum. It's a Christmas blessing. Was it wearing a little bit of a Santa's hat?
It should have. And she should have put a Santa hat on it.
Are you saying the American possums are sweet? Have you seen an American possum?
Those opossums are so cute.
No, the American possums look terrifying.
I love them.
No, they got the face of a monster.
No, those opossums, if you scream at them, they flip over and they play dead. I think that's cute.
If they don't scream at you first.
I love opossums.
So what you're saying is...
I'm saying that there is stuff in trees, and I've never experienced it, but I feel like maybe our Light family might have experienced it. I want to ask a simple question this morning. What was in your tree?
I think everyone would just say huntsman.
That's okay. What was in your tree? Was it cockroaches?
Cockroaches?
Was it spiders? Was it redbacks?
I'll stop you again. Christmas cockroaches.
Was it praying mantis? Cicadas? Was it possums? Was there...
Half of what you're talking about I don't think live in trees.
A snake?
A Christmas snake?
Was it a kangaroo?
A Christmas kangaroo just hopped out of the tree.
Was it a person? I don't know. What was hiding in your tree? What was in the tree? Someone will have a story. Someone will be at home going, I've waited for this talk topic. I've got a great story about what was in my tree.
You know what it'll be? It'll be huntsman. And also Christmas tree sap. The Christmassy Christmas sap.
Jode goes, I'm having to turn off the light. I can't do spiders, and nor can I talk about spiders.
Christmas spiders.
She says, fake tree here for her. Sinead says, we woke up one morning to find cobwebs all over the star on top of the Christmas tree, along with lots of tiny spiders. As you said, Lucy, the whole spider family was there. Ever since then, we set off insect bombs in our house every year after putting up the Christmas tree.
I'll ask you a question. One giant Christmas huntsman or 100 tiny little Christmas spiders?
I can't choose because both of them are nightmares.
The tiny ones are a bit disconcerting.
Well, they move quickly.
Yeah, they all go out at once.
But when the huntsman is big and furry, so I don't want any of these.
Okay.
David said a koala, but then he said just joking.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he just joking? Okay. You did say a kangaroo earlier.
Yes, I know. I was joking. 133 says spiders. We, like Kel, always had real trees growing up, but one year I was busily decorating it with my mum and we parted a stem and lo and behold, a giant spider nest. Hence, as an adult, I'm a plastic tree person all the way.
This is what Lucy's saying.
Because it would be a formative memory. This is awful. 434 says, we picked up our real Christmas tree and on the way home, all these spiders came out and started crawling all around the car.
Yeah.
It was horrifying.
You've got to do the Christmas thump, the big Christmas thump on the
Sometimes, mate, a thump isn't good enough because the spiders are hanging on. Okay, Kate says this in Mode Worry. We've not had a real tree since the bug incident of 2018.
The Christmas bug incident of 2018.
She goes, every morning we would wake up and there would be these like 2 to 20 inch long flying ant things trying to escape out the glass window behind the tree. And it was truly horrifying. Every morning more would hatch and she'd wake up and they're just banging against the window.
Side note.
Inches long.
Yeah, and side note, I've never really had time for insects that aren't supposed to have wings but have grown wings. So those ants, like, they don't need wings, and yet they have them.
Yeah.
And they can fly into your face at any given moment. Christmas ants, by the way, Christmas ants.
Yeah. And Dakshini said, look, I've had a real Christmas tree for years. I've never had any issues.
There you go.
But that's then Dakshini. Then you
just don't know what's crawled out of it.
The survey says odds are now. I'm just saying, Dakshini, go have a quick check because there's going to be a possum in there.
Christy. I'm going to go with Christy.
I'm going to check that's right. Yes,
it's Christy. Good morning, Christy.
Morning, guys.
What have you found as an extra Christmas bonus in your real life Christmas tree?
So we had snails, and I was organised that year, and I'd wrapped all the presents a couple of days before Christmas. I found they had eaten all the wrapping off the presents.
Christmas snails.
That's excellent.
Doing the work of the
and
kids.
You probably thought, it's the kids tearing little holes.
Yep.
And you're like, Jaden, stop opening the presents. And it was the snails.
I feel like Christmas snails, did you leave them to their own devices or did you try and get rid of them?
Well, we couldn't find them in the end, but they definitely had left their mark on the presents.
They did.
Couldn't find the snails that ate the presents. That's scary.
Christmas snails.
But you could have served them on the menu. Could have been a French Christmas. Turkey and snails.
Delicious.
Escargot.
The Lucy and Kel podcast. You're going to love this next bit. Oh, spoiler alert.
I'd like to talk about the etiquette around car parking at this time of the year. Lucy was at the shops yesterday, and by at the shops I mean the whole day. I mean twice through the day I texted Lucy and said, are you okay? And Lucy's like, yep, still shopping. Still at the shops.
I just want to say something.
Still shopping. With your darling daughter.
I just want to defend myself. I know that I have a reputation as a shopper. It is my cardio. It's my love language. But I have somehow given birth to a daughter who loves it more than me. No, she never did until she hit about 11, and now it's all she wants to do. So much so that we're walking around, and I'm begging
8
her.
hours.
I said to her, I can't do this anymore. It wasn't 8 hours.
You didn't get home till 5 o'clock last night. That's an accurate time code.
It was 5 hours. Anyway, listen. I said to my daughter, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I actually physically cannot do this anymore. And she was like, okay, let's go. So I just want you to know, it's not even me. Created a monster.
Don't even have a problem with it. Anyway, I'm just pointing out that you were at the shops yesterday and you would have had to deal with car parking.
Yes.
Now, you are as good a car parker as I've seen.
Yeah.
You're quite good at picking the right car park.
Oh, I've got a blessing on my life. Car park blessing.
Yes.
I do. I have a blessing.
There are some people out there
I'm
that
blessed.
have a patron saint of, and
Yes.
they send up a prayer.
Yep.
Right now, I would just like us to all get along and maybe come up. Another survey says, I think it's another. This is a car parking survey says.
Survey says.
Just your golden rule for car parking. I'll throw a few out there
Okay.
that either you should be doing or you shouldn't be doing.
Okay.
Something you shouldn't be doing at this time of the year with car parking. You should not be in your car and then see an empty car park spot 2 rows over and then send your 13-year-old child out to that empty car park spot to stand in that spot while you bring the car around. Cannot be bagsing empty car park spots.
Okay.
It's against the rules.
He doesn't like
We
that.
don't all have the ability to send one of our children or our partner 2 rows over to stand there in harm's way while you get your car around to that empty car
I did
spot.
see a lady standing in a spot the other day, actually, and I was like, I've not seen that for a long time. And I was like, I wasn't mad, though. I was like, if you've got the gall to stand in a spot, have the spot.
I'm going to go out of my way to say you are a monster and
That's-
should be
you can-
arrested.
No, come on.
It should be you're breaking a federal law.
Now, come on.
We are not bagsing car spots.
Can I give one as well? Can we go one for one?
Let's go 1 for 1.
Okay, this is what I think should be illegal in car spots, and you should be arrested, and you are a monster if you do this. If it's Christmas time and you go shopping and then you go back to your car and then you sit in your car and then you turn on your car so that the headlights are on and then you sit there with no intention of leaving, and I'm there with my indicator on for 30 minutes. And you have got, don't sit in your car with your lights on like you're about to leave if you're not going to leave. Turn your lights off at least. Don't put your foot on the brake. Stop it. Or at least look up and go, no, just don't do that. It's not fair. Because, the other day I sat there with the indicator on, waiting, and I gave up. After 5 minutes, I was like, all right, guess what? As soon as I drive away, guess what? She leaves and the person behind me got it. Illegal.
If you could only see the body language on the camera at the moment, she's not happy with that. Here's a couple of ways you can help at this time of the year with car parking. If you are exiting the supermarket and heading towards your car and someone starts following you or sharking you, you know when somebody starts to follow you.
Yeah, and that's fine.
You know when someone goes, this is it. This is my guy.
I'm a stalker. I'm a car park stalker.
This is my guy.
Yeah.
He's heading towards a car.
Yeah.
Help a brother or sister out.
Yeah.
And then just point in the rough direction of where your car is. You're heading towards there, but the person who's stalking you has no idea.
Yeah.
Point in the general direction.
Say, come with me.
Yeah.
I will
So-
lead you to the promised car park.
This indicates that you know where you're going, because there's nothing worse than stalking somebody and then they stop and then they turn around and they look around for a bit and then they realise they're lost and then they cut across a couple of cars and you're like, I can't follow you now.
Yeah.
Give us a general indication of where your car is so at least you know you're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
And another thing,
Oh, he's got it, guys.
another thing that would help, if you're going back to your car mid-shop, there are people that will grab what they've already bought, leave the building and go to their car and put it all in the boot. If that is you and somebody is already on your tail stalking you, let them know somehow. Nothing worse than somebody putting all the stuff into the boot of their car, closing the boot, turning around and then waving you off going, sorry,
No.
haven't finished shopping yet.
It's the worst.
Don't wait until the last moment. Let us know ahead of time. Just wave us off.
Just say, no, not going, sorry.
It's a very tense time. It's a very emotional time trying to find a car park at this time of the year. And I just think as a community service, we should hand it out to the Light family. What are your hints and tips?
Jenny's texted in saying, my Christmas rule is to always reverse in for ease of leaving.
You know what? No bigger blessing that you can bestow on yourself than reversing in.
But unless I have done this And then you get all this shopping, and guess what? Can't get it into your boot because you reversed in too close.
Well, if you're reversing into like a concrete wall, that's no go.
You're no go.
But if you're in the general area of a car park and you're backed up against the front of another car, then I think that's okay.
Good. Karen in Melbourne East says she's a stalker as well. She will stalk people.
Nothing wrong with stalking. We're allowing
stalking
of any kind.
But if you are being stalked, just turn around and be like, yeah, it's just the white one over here. Yeah, helpful at Christmas.
Just acknowledge, I realise you're stalking me. We're in this direction. Yeah. Follow me.
Or you'd be like, sorry, I'm actually 3 rows through. Do that, because then you'll be like, no point stalking you.
All good relationships.
Because when you're stalking someone and then they walk through, it's all over.
All good relationships are based on communication. Just communicate. Either I'm headed in this direction and you're my stalker, or just wave them off.
Say, nah, it's not going to happen.
This is not your time.
It's not you, it's me. Karen also says no dibsing of spots, doesn't love it.
Nothing could be truer. You cannot send a member of your family out to reserve an empty spot 2 rows over. It should be punishable by law.
I can't believe that's what... You're very careful there. I can't believe that drives you to distraction. I had no idea. It doesn't even bother me that. Anyway.
You've got the energy of just sending one of your children out into an empty car spot space.
Yeah, I would.
To deal with 3 angry drivers.
No,
while
I wouldn't.
You merrily make your way around.
I'd never
send
But
your family
I
out.
wouldn't do it, but if I see someone doing it, I'm not mad about it. Cassandra in Coronet Bay says, my dad used to say that when he was younger, people used to drive up to the exit of the shops and offer to give people a lift to their car so they could get their car spot. But these days, someone would think you were just trying to kidnap them.
I don't think you can get away with that these days.
No, that's such a nice 80s thing, right?
It
like,
is.
hey, I love your spot. Can I drive you to your car? And you'd be like, yeah, sure. Then you'd chat and become best friends for life.
Look, I don't want to be sexist, but that's kind of one of the primary uses of a husband. Drive you to Eastland, drop you off, back in 2 hours.
That is one of the primary uses of a husband.
And I'm speaking as a husband.
Yeah, that's good usage of a husband as well. That and bins.
And bins and filling
and
up.
if you hear a bang in the night, go check it. These are the primary uses of the reason why you have a husband. Josh goes, do not park in the spot for large cars if you don't have a big car that is over 2.2 metres. Josh, back at the big cars that go park in the little car spots, Josh. Goes both ways.
Now, we're all trying to be friendly here.
I hear you.
We're all trying to be friendly.
Josh would have hated. I was with a girlfriend in Queensland the other week and we couldn't find a spot and we were at a marina and my friend in her tiny car parked in a spot for boats. You know, the long ones where you can tow a boat.
That is not fair.
And I said to her, you can't do that because you're a tiny car, you're not a boat. She was like, I don't care.
Let's go to, I'm being reliably informed, Cheeky Thomas.
Cheeky Thomas is little Cheeky Thomas. Hello, Cheeky
Listerfield. Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning, Lucy and Cal. How are we?
Very good.
Add to the list, the
just
do's
in
and
general,
don'ts.
Do's and don'ts, a golden rule. Agree or disagree, car parking at this time of the year?
Well, I'm on both Team Lucy and Team Cal in the sense of if I can find a car park nice and close within the first couple of minutes, all good and well. But I'm not going to waste half an hour or an hour sharking people, following them along, trying to get the so-called ultimate car spot, because that's just time wasted.
Yeah, I think, Thomas, you're absolutely right. I think, like Lucy, you believe you can fly and touch the sky and just do your very best at the start. But look, after 2 or 3 minutes, if it's not happening, it's not happening. Would you go to the very far end of the car park?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm about to spend 2-3 hours walking around the entire shopping centre. What's an extra 30, 50 steps?
Exactly,
well, I did say to my daughter as we went to Knox yesterday, and I said to her, I don't know about the parking. Before I went to the ultimate spot, and I got it, by the way, Cheeky Thomas, I did say to my daughter, it might be a bit of a walk. And my daughter said to me, Mum, we'll just get our steps up.
That's right.
That's the attitude we need at Christmas.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Tabitha, I'd love to know a little bit about what you're going through, as comfortable as you feel telling us that story.
Going through domestic violence.
Tabitha, we are here for you in this moment. I know it's so very tough. You do not have to go into any detail you don't feel comfortable about going through, but you have left a domestic violent relationship, I believe, Tabitha.
Yep, after 10 years together.
Yeah. Right now you're safe, aren't you? You've left. There's no contact.
No, there's an IVO in place and everything.
Yeah. And I can't imagine the stress and the emotion, the fear, everything wrapped in that is in and of itself enough. But you're also staring down a Christmas in a new normal with your child. And I'm sure financially that is something that is a stress to you.
100% it is.
Tabitha, thank you so much for being a part of this right now. Speaking about something like what you're going through is incredibly hard, and to be able to do it with us and to be as vulnerable as you're being right now, I need you to understand that because of your bravery in speaking about this, you are opening up the door for a lot of other people who may be either going through this or have been through something like this, and knowing that they are not alone. What does Christmas even look like for you, Tabitha, at the moment?
There is no Christmas at the moment.
Yeah.
I want to say a few things, but first I'm not going to drag this out, Tabitha. There is going to be a Christmas. So we do have that $1,000 Visa gift card for you. So there will be a Christmas for you and your daughter. There'll be prezzies for her. There'll be prezzies for you too, Tabitha. I'm so glad that you're safe. You can use that $1,000 to do whatever you want, Tabitha, as long as you make sure you promise me you will have a Christmas.
I will now. Thank you so much.
Tabitha, I know you're in the middle of it all. And I know right now it seems like insurmountable, but you have done the first big step, which is getting out, which is extraordinary. And look at you being a warrior woman. Look at you removing your child and yourself. A lot of women don't. And you've done that. So you should be so unbelievably proud of yourself. You are an incredible woman. You have done the hardest thing. And I can promise you, Tabitha, even in the darkest times, it's just darkest before the dawn. And I know one day you'll look back and you'll be living a thriving life. You'll be thriving, your child will be thriving, and this will be a distant memory. And I know it's a journey, I know it's a step in front of the other, but Tabitha, I just want you to know that what you're feeling right now, it will not always be like this.
I hope so.
I promise you. Tabitha, we love you. Baby mum loves you. They are behind this. We're going to try and get you set up with some services and some extra help if we can get you some counselling. We're going to make sure that we look after you in every way, shape and form here at The Light. We have an amazing care team that does just this. That's what The Light does. We don't just give you something then walk away and dust our hands. We're in it for the long haul with you, Tabitha. We love you. We love your child. And we believe that this Christmas is going to be the first good one of many, many wonderful Christmases, Tabitha.
Thank you.
God bless you, Tabitha. We're going to put you back to our producer, Casey. Make sure you've got all the support and care that we can provide you, and also hopefully get you in contact with some great organisations that align themselves with The Light to make sure that you're supported, not just through Christmas, but into the future.
It's a good reminder, though, that Christmas for so many people is really hard, and to be kind during this season, even at the shops, even in car parks. Just be kind, because everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about. I just want to say a thank you to our station sponsor, Baby Mum Rice Rusks. They have such a heart for people, a heart for mums, a heart for babies, a heart for charity work, and we love them. They've made this possible.
The Lucy and Kel podcast. You're going to love this next bit. Oh, spoiler alert.
It's a very quick survey says this morning. We do it some years we don't. This year we are.
Survey says.
I want you to think about the Christmas tree. Let's be honest, most Christmas trees are up right now. I would suggest it is the 9th of December, so I'm pretty sure most Christmas trees have gone up. Maybe it's this weekend, but it won't be too long before all Christmas trees are up, that are going to be up. I drove past a house this morning that had 3 Christmas trees.
Wow.
One in each window. I think we are living in a world of people having multiple Christmas trees, but what I'd like to focus on this morning is the most important decoration of them all, the decoration that adorns the top of the Christmas tree. It's always very special, often unique, often different. I think back in the 80s, it just used to be a star or an angel. They're the only 2 decorations you could have on a Christmas tree back in the 80s, a star or an angel. We had an angel, and over the years that angel became more and more tattered because, you know, it's tough work being at the top of the tree, being the most important decoration. It's not like those gingerbread handprint things you make at kindergarten. They're around the back. They don't see the light of day.
If they make it on the tree.
But the decoration at the very top is all important. That's why the decoration that we have on top of our Christmas tree baffles me a little bit, because I'm used to a star or an angel. But based on our decoration, I am willing to accept there's probably more than just a star or angel option for the top of your Christmas tree. Would you like to describe what we have barely hanging on to the top of our Christmas tree for several reasons?
Yeah. It is a giant, beautiful, big red sequin bow.
It's a huge red bow.
It's a proper tree topper bow. So it's got the metal thing that sits on top.
If any of you have ever bought a new car, That's it. The bow that they put across the bonnet of the car, that is teetering at the very top of our Christmas tree.
It's teetering because we've got a big tree and the bow touches the roof.
That's the other thing about top of the Christmas tree decorations is that if you've got limited space between the top of the tree and the ceiling...
But I've wedged it, so that's a great thing. Like I've made it sit perfectly because I've wedged it between the roof and the tree.
I tried to get it to work and couldn't, and Lucy had to get up on the steps and do some engineering. Also, again, when you're atop of the Christmas tree decoration, you've got to have a really well-engineered sort of a cone of some sort, or however you're going to it. Like, for instance, back in the 80s, our Angel had a little bit of that, what would you call it, pipe cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
And you could wrap it around the top of the Christmas tree.
So 80s pipe cleaner.
And she's up there for good.
Yeah.
Even if you've got one of the fake trees, just leave her up there, and then she can just sit on top of the tree all year round. Yes, I've never had the red bow that sort of sparkles in the Christmas lights, but I don't mind it.
No, I love it. It's very in. If you know, you know. Women everywhere are looking at me. Well, they're not looking because it's radio, but women everywhere who know Christmas aesthetics, who know trends, are like, oh, she's got a bow. She's got the finger on the pulse.
My question was, is there a backstory? Because a lot of these sorts of decorations have a backstory or lore to them.
Bows are just in.
You're just like, bows are in.
It's been back for a few years. I've had that bow for a few years, you know.
Yeah, and I'm still wondering why. I'm still wondering why it's not a star or an angel. So I knew there'd be a reason.
Because it looks good.
It looks the business.
Yeah.
A survey says this morning.
Survey says.
Clearly, there's no changing Lucy's mind on
I
what
had
goes.
a star once. It was tacky. No offence to star people.
What are you talking about?
No, just
what are you even? I know you're in a bit of a mood this morning, but I will not accept you telling the Light family that a star on top of the Christmas tree, the most traditional and fundamental of all the Christmas decorations, is tacky. I will not allow it.
Listen, I'm not saying all stars are tacky. I just didn't like our star, and I didn't love the look. I much prefer this big, lush red bow at the top of the tree. Very Christmas. I'm actually also Googling non-traditional Christmas tree toppers, and you'll like this one. I've seen one which is an octopus
I
at the
saw
top,
that. You showed me
cute.
that, which I quite like. If you want an under-the-sea sort of version of your Christmas tree for a year, put some clamshells around it.
Because nothing says Christmas more than under the sea.
They can celebrate Christmas too.
Also, you'll love this one. Someone at the top of their Christmas tree has a King Kong, and he's got a Christmas hat on.
with a biplane buzzing
around. And there's
around.
a little plane buzzing around. And
nicely
like
done.
King Kong's on top of your Christmas tree.
Nicely done.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
A lot of people just chuck a Santa hat on top.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That's just an easy one, I guess.
Quick and easy
go-to.
Yeah.
Also, I have seen one you'll like. A lot of people putting Grinches at the top, actually. Also, I've got
Grinch is making a comeback at the moment.
Why? Do you know what? I don't.
Based on a takeaway franchise that has just gone all in on the Grinch.
I don't get it. Anyway,
you don't like the Grinch?
No.
One of my favourite Christmas movies.
I like it as a movie, but I don't like it as a big Christmas theme.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. For you, it does.
Your son came in with a Grinch decoration.
Yeah, and he wanted to put it on your tree.
I wonder where this will go. And I went, not on my tree. Yeah. I am the Grinch. I understand the irony. There's a Mandalorian baby at the top of a tree on this photo. Grogu on the top. Juliet's texted in, though. She says, morning on the top of my tree is an angel that my daughter made when she was in kinder.
That's what I'm talking
still
about.
love it.
There are some very sentimental top-of-the-tree Christmas decorations.
Yeah. Vanessa in Huonville has an angel. Or she goes, an angel for me always at the top.
Yeah, some people are just, you cannot budge the angel at the top.
Karen says she just says a simple star, and she sent me a photo. And from what I know about Karen is very much like me. It's all about the aesthetic and the look. Karen is the sort of lady who has to have the same wrapping paper under the tree of the same colour scheme of the tree. And I do believe she's gone for a beautiful white look this year, and she's got an ornate white star, and I give it a 10 out of 10.
I was going to say, there are simple stars, and that is not one of them.
That's simple.
It looks enormous.
It's just a tin
pattern,
star.
would you call it filigree on the front?
It's just it's a hammered patterned tin star.
Do not play it down. It's one of the greatest stars I've ever seen. Well done,
now
Karen.
you're being silly.
What?
I love the star, but it's just a metal
it's
star.
It's more than just a simple star. Why
Karen...
are you so Christmas argumentative this morning?
Oh my gosh, Juliet's just sent me the photo of her daughter's angel.
Is it the greatest? Oh, look at that. It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, can I describe it? Juliet, and I know Juliet, so Juliet and I are good friends, so know that I don't say this, because I understand this is special, but I'm going to say
You only need one word to describe that angel. Kindergarten.
It's corrugated cardboard and then a brown bauble.
Yep, with a texture face.
With a texture face that a 2-year-old has drawn, and then one piece of pipe cleaner hair shooting straight up. It's also lopsided. It's so funny
funny.
But they've used the glue stick on the front.
Yeah.
And then they've put blob.
It does look like it's bleeding red glitter.
A blob of glitter.
Can
That
I
is the
just say-
greatest,
I will
most...
say this. That is the most kindergarten tree topper, but also I would see why that is the most special tree topper to you, Juliet.
Never take that off the top of the Christmas
That's
tree.
gorgeous, Juliet.
you
But
can-
every time I walked into the room, I would laugh if I saw that.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
And dare I say, at the end of another successful podcast for those wanting some more budgerigar-focused podcasting, apologise, the budgies have gone.
Oh.
Mum Janelle has taken them for Christmas, and now Lucy is living in a world with no budgerigars.
Oh.
You okay?
Are you okay? Yeah.
I'm okay, guys. I'm sad. I love him. As you could see, we kissed.
Yeah, beautiful.
Was it a kiss, though? Or was it a very
It was my
aggressive
fault.
peck?
She was screaming and he panicked.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, oh, wow.
you know.
Yeah.
I believe there was video footage of that.
Yep, it's getting posted on Lucy's account.
That will be up on the socials in the not too distant future. Well done on this podcast, everybody. Another one tomorrow for the middle of the week. Until we meet again, everyone, have a great whatever time of the day it is for you, and...
Whoop, whoop.
Well, that's all for now. But you can download more podcasts anytime or catch Lucy and Kel live weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on 89.9 The Light.
This is the end bit. This is the end bit.
Woo!
This is the end bit
Yeah.
of the show.
And bit.